Hello, Speed Gaming 2, I think.
Yep.
Welcome to more Link to the Vast Randomizer Invitational League. This is week 4, Kabuki drop. On the left, we have Osora representing Geisterhafte Evolitionen, however I say that. And on the right, we have Jig representing the perfect, unadulterated gaming squad. Wow, how is that more difficult for me to say than the other one? I'm Shimaru, and with me today is Skelly. How are you doing today, Skelly?
Yo, I'm doing great. I'm looking forward to another week of not playing this mode and watching other people play it instead, because it's funny to watch and can be kind of frustrating to play. So we'll see how bad this one is.
Yep. So yeah, this is a important race, important pair of races for these two teams because they are both currently at the bottoms of their division. Of course, in the Invitational League, whoever finishes last in their division is up for relegation to the Open League. So both teams definitely want to come out with wins against their opponents this week.
Yep, you really don't want to get last. The important cutoffs are like you want to be top 4 to make playoffs, basically, and then you just don't want to be last to get relegated. I guess actually you get a bye if you're top 2 or something. I don't remember, but yeah, you definitely want to at least get 7th place so you can play again next season.
Yep.
So this is Kabuki drop. For those who aren't familiar, it's all dungeons, and it's not just key sanity, but it's key drop. So normally, pots and enemies that drop keys are not shuffled, but this time they are. So there are way more keys for every dungeon. And we have to start with the standard escape sequence here. So instead of 1 Hyrule Castle small key, we're going to find 4 of them, and we're also going to find the big key somewhere that it normally is not.
Yep.
Probably.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. It's a nice little chance to warm up, because this mode is pretty long, usually like at least an hour 50. So both runners can kind of settle in with this like really easy sequence of rooms where there's really no chance to even like make a decision.
Yep. Yeah, hour 50 if you're lucky, by the way.
Yeah, it can be a lot worse.
Yep. I guess the kind of the thing with like any key sanity, you're kind of expecting some double dips, but key drop, triple dips, quadruple dips, those are not totally unusual.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much every dungeon is a bit different in key drop compared to key sanity. The only 2 dungeons I think where it's like the same number of keys is Pod and Hera. Everything else is going to be different than what you might be used to seeing.
Yep. That's like the the potentially interesting thing about key drop is that you got to approach these dungeons in different ways, kind of pick and choose your battles in different ways.
Yeah. Yeah, there's always a question of like, I can beat this dungeon, but should I do it when I am going to end up orphaning stuff in the process? Or maybe I should wait to find more keys, because even if I can full clear it now, I could full clear it faster if I had more. Stuff like that.
Yep. Both are still neck and neck coming out of escape.
Yep. Sora has a whopping 1 rupee lead here.
Yep.
Actually, it looks like Worf didn't pick up the magic either by Uncle. Just really pushing for the good escape time here.
Yeah, he tried to do the spin speed out of the chest.
That one's really cursed.
Yeah, usually the only way I'm coming out of there like that is if I get like hook shot. That's like first item or something.
Oh look, a small key to this dungeon.
Oh boy.
We're getting a little bit owned by some snakes.
Yeah. So yeah, some unlucky RNG there.
Even though this is key drop, a lot of the keys actually happen to be vanilla. Like there was a vanilla small key on the boomerang guard. Big key was vanilla. Vanilla key on the key rat.
Yeah, that's not what you're hoping for. Because the more vanilla keys there are, the fewer text boxes you're getting.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be like a world record kabuki drop escape time here. With all the lack of text boxes. We haven't found any like maps or compasses either for other dungeons. Alright, so basically even out of escape. Now is the time to decide what to do next. Lumberjack is kind of a divisive choice in this mode. I mean, it kind of is in every mode, right? But in this one, it's extra weird because Castle Tower small keys, you need all of them to beat the game, and there's 4 of them, so they almost always end up being your go mode.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's what your go mode is, then why would you ever care what's on Lumberjack? But on the other hand, like, you do have to do Aga to beat the game, so it's going to be in logic at some point.
Yeah, sometimes your mirror is on Lumberjack.
Sometimes your mirror is on Lumberjack, yeah. And that would be nice to know, but... So it's kind of interesting. We have each runner making a different choice here. Werf is going to skip it.
Okay, well...
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like, it's so likely it's going to be a small key anyway, but you have no idea what small key it is.
Yeah, I will say that is nice to know because my teammate Arya Stark, she raced last night. She got in a situation where she was in Castle Tower key go mode, but she after doing GT basement, she narrowed it down to the key on Lumberjack having to be a key to a crystal dungeon that was logically required. So she knew then that like none of the stuff in GT she got was going to give her CT4.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So I guess in a situation like that, yes, in a situation like that, the knowledge could be valuable. I can tell you, I would not have thought of that while I was racing at all.
Hammer and Blind's hideout. That's like the first item of note that we found at all.
Yeah.
Oh, and the pearl. I forgot about that. That was in Bonk Rocks. That's also pretty important. We could potentially even just get our Dark World access here in CAC already.
Oh, man.
That could be fun. Just need to find a glove.
These okay. Yeah. Lots of the small keys showing up.
Yep. Welcome to Kabuki Drop, everybody. Where everything is a small key.
That's I mean, what are medallions with the small keys to open a dungeon?
Exactly. Werfchick has no... Actually, how does he have no bombs? And oh, a bush crab. I
Yeah,
guess.
bush crabs were bomb. Yeah, I don't think he checked the bush crabs while Sora knew the bush crab was bombs.
I see. So that's a little bit of compensation for the lumberjack route, I guess. Which it gave a little bit of time back by going into the store to buy bombs.
It's a nice mirror, pretty free mirror. Just gonna blind check the race game.
Yep. I like it. I do this even in regular AD keys, and with key drop, it's like even more likely that this is just going to be a key anyway, or something that you need. A 6-second race game. It's actually kind of hard to get 6 seconds.
Yeah. Meyer Small, but yeah. Meyer Small's a little, at least those first couple Meyer Smalls are a little more valuable than the normal kind of keys modes.
Okay, so we're just going straight to Mini Molder Cave, not doing the dam at all, so...
Yeah, this makes sense since he already has like Sora money.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe hoping to find like a book first to do like Dam to Agina or something.
Yep.
Or maybe he just finds his Dark World access and then he also finds flippers and he can do like Dam
Yeah, the
with
dream.
Swamp Dip.
The dream.
Yeah.
The free swamp check. Oh, there's that book you're talking about.
Alright. Interesting. We have one Desert Small, but that doesn't really do anything if we don't have a glove.
And the glove gets you Dark World access anyway.
Yeah, right. So it's not really a high priority location. Probably would still want to go to like Saha first, I would think. But maybe not. I don't know.
Sword, okay.
Makes Castle Tower available.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone's favorite dungeon in this mode, Castle Tower.
Yeah, oof. Alright, just a piece of heart on Lake Haley Island.
Another Swamp Small and Waterfall Fairy. The fact that that's flipper locked basically meaningless because everything in Swamp's flipper locked anyway.
Yep.
Oh, he's actually not gonna do Zora. I guess because he can't do the ledge yet.
Maybe?
Pretty interesting. Osora's doing Hobo first. Yeah, so he can fake flipper to Waterfall Fairy, and he already has the Pearl. So he can get a Water Walk there, and then he can do Zora.
Yeah, I mean, I guess technically none of this is really in logic yet. So
Yeah.
You get flippers, you can just go get everything. You get glove, you're just gonna go to Dark World anyway.
Right. Now we're seeing the dam to Agina to Desert play from where I didn't see it. I guess Osora did the same thing. So he doesn't have that burner yet that was in the dam chest. Oh, the glove is just here. Okay. Cool. That's Dark World access. You could just go up and go in the floor here now.
Yeah, because you can also, with that sword now, you can also get like Bombo's tablet.
Yeah, true. shield on Zora. I didn't see what was on the ledge. Did you notice?
No, I did not.
Well, Warfjig will surely come back anyway, and we'll see then.
Piece of heart chat says.
Piece of heart? Oh, okay. That's good news for Osora. He's not leaving anything behind there.
Yep. This way. I didn't know this way.
Oh, okay. So I guess the idea here is Osora wanted to do Dam to Agina Desert, but with 0 bombs you can't do Agina.
Yeah.
It probably would have been better because he knows about the bush crabs, right?
Yeah.
He's the one that did that earlier, so he could have farmed bombs from the bush crab with screen over from the dam, but I don't know. I guess you get more bombs this way.
Still going this way.
Yeah, Sora's committing to the original plan.
I still think even if you're going to do this, it still makes sense to at least get Bombo's tablet.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? So yeah, we'll skip Bombo's tablet for now, but he can at least like do that into Desert Area should he choose.
Yeah.
Rolled a long way north side. Backcast area.
Yeah, so let's see. We have Skullwoods and Thieves Town we can go into. So 2 keys for Skullwoods. Having keys for Skull doesn't like logically matter until you can get to the back, but they're really nice to have.
Yeah.
Well, mainly it's really nice to have 1, because otherwise you can't really do the front of Skull without getting stuck. So that's nice. Then for Thieves Town, we just don't have the big key yet, so that's still just the front 4 like it would normally be in regular Key Sanity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess even if you got just the 1 skull key, the kind of nice thing about skulls is that there's 5 of them.
Yeah.
So there's like kind of couple extraneous keys that just open up doors that you never ever do in Rando anyway.
Yeah. You need 2 keys like on hand to get to Moth, but you have a lot of wiggle room there, so it's very unlikely to burn you by spending a key on the doors early here.
Alright, nice lamp. It's our first fire source.
Yeah. Osora's going pyramid, probably catfish? Or
Yeah, maybe
probably not pod. Pod would be kind of crazy with no keys and no bow.
Yeah, maybe for Shizcast, we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a sword on the pyramid.
That's nice.
Yeah, absolutely take it. Alright, choosing duck castle for now, understandable.
There's the Mitts and Skullwood's map chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Osora just like choosing to knock out Catfish right away. They already did Zora.
Yeah.
So like it's not like this is gonna route into anything later. Really. And like with Kabuki Drop, you need so many items to beat the game. It's a good idea just to assume you have to do everything until you're proven otherwise. So might as well just do it now.
Okay, nothing on bumper ledge. Really, it's just $20. Sort of following in Dark World, gonna get all the same stuff Worf just got, presumably. I'll have a bit of a cleaner, I think, Smith chain route. Having not done any of that other south stuff yet.
Did Osora actually go in a desert? Or did he just save quit from Agina? Did I black out?
He might have just saved quit from me. I don't think he went in the desert.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it now. Because he definitely went over that direction. I think he just saved quit from Agina.
Yeah. So that's a Cana Samaria in King's Tube. So now our lamp is oh god, Super Logic. There we go. That's the word I was trying to put.
Already our third swamp small. Don't really have to worry about that till we find flippers anyway.
Yep, third eye small. 3 is a good number to have for Ice Palace.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Ice Palace is one of the weirdest dungeons in this mode.
Yep.
Because technically you only need 2 to full clear it, but man, it takes forever.
Yep.
You really want to have at least 3. 4 is like the dream.
So we got some nice things. I guess the mountain of mountains. I guess logically the next like big density.
Yeah. Yeah. Lamp plus glove, then we have the mirror to get up to the top, hammer, go across. We can do everything really. So okay, so Werfdig has a bottle. I don't remember where that was, but I don't think he did sick kid.
No, I don't believe he did. I think chat mentioned that he kind of ran by Sick Kid.
I'm trying to think of where that even was. Because Osora doesn't have it yet. Oh, I guess Osora didn't do Stumpy and K45 dig game. It was probably one of those. Since Osora, when he got the glove, he just went west to Agina, and then his first Dark World dip was in the CAC portal. So he hasn't done South Dark World yet. Or no, excuse me, he's done Hype Cave to Catfish, but he hasn't done Stumpy dig game.
Yep. So the swamp smalls are starting to pile up.
Yeah. Kind of sus. This is a nice route from Werfdig. He's already done like K45, so he doesn't need to use the mirror, so he can just dash purple chest all the way. And then he can do Bombo's Tail, and then he can do like Agina and Desert. It's gonna work out pretty nicely. don't know if he's actually going to find anything good, but it's like a good way to string together all these checks.
Yep.
Another bottle.
$300 on spec rock and a small key in there. All right.
Sora's going for the hover.
Yeah. I'll say I know Warf Jig can hover. I was pretty sure Sora can hover, and he shows yes, very good at it. So that is a very necessary small key in there, Castle Tower.
Yeah, that's a hover you only go for if you're very confident. Because the potential time save relative to potential time loss is like among hovers it's probably like one of the worst. So you really want to like actually get it if you go for it.
Yeah.
Still a nice time save if you do get it.
We're gonna decline the Desert Dip right now. Kind of hoping that Flute's not in there, so you can just kind of get there easier and quicker.
Yeah. It's like he took a peek at the ledge. That was probably going to be like his the deal breaker on like if he actually went in the desert or not.
There's Bow. Ain't nothing on Floating Island. Kabuki it gets its name from, I guess, the Kabuki mode, which is basically just casual boots, key sanity. So it just means casual boots, standard start, starting sword, starting boots.
Yep, there's also AD in there for all dungeons.
Yes.
So gotta get all 7 crystals and all 3 pendants and kill both Aghanims.
Yep.
So it's kind of funny. Warfjig hovered Spec Rock the other way. I think he like wanted to do the bomb jump, but maybe like kind of messed up his setup, and then was just like, whatever, I'm just gonna hover it. Which is pretty funny.
Yeah, Pawn's our first Pawn small. TR small in Paradox. A potential TR dip away if we can actually get in.
I really need to like sit down and figure out how to do Death Mountain, because I've been watching so many people lately doing it differently than I'm doing it, and it makes me feel like I've been doing it wrong for like 5 years.
Maybe, but I mean, you did just finish runner-up in main tournament, so I don't know. How much could you really be doing wrong? Well, you can get in. A TR is get into a bowl.
Yep, it sure is.
I think this.
Like Quake was just in CAC, so that's perfectly logical. Okay, oh sorry, I think I accidentally picked up the pot. I've done that before.
last Skullwood's key we'll need.
Oh, yeah, I messed up the bonk. That's unfortunate. So he's gonna have to do another hover to get that chest on the left. There's a 3-pixel window for that bonk to actually work, so it's actually kind of precise.
Oh, there's a little small key to thieves in there. I did not see. Oh yeah, nothing too major in the Hookshot Cave, but they got the value in this of the hovers obviously is that you got the checks and you don't have to come back from them.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like we're going into TR on Osora's side. Question is, how much of it do we actually do?
Yeah, geez, this is some... Yeah, the thing is, also Spike Cave is available. So that's the two kind of polar opposite checks.
Yeah.
Because I think, does 2 keys get you to Mimic Cave?
2 keys. Key drop? No. No, actually, you only get to chomps, right?
Oh yeah,
so that's really not that bad. So I
that's
guess
right, it's 2. Okay, 2 keys is to chomp. Okay, that's right. You need a third one to get past chomps. That's right, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this feels like, yeah, if you can only get so far, it feels like a no-brainer dip.
Yeah. Oh, interestingly, Warpjig has the TR big key from somewhere that I forgot. So, like, that, like, could have been a big advantage for him, but because he also only has the 2 Turtle Rock small keys, they can't even get to the part of the dungeon where the big key matters.
Yep.
So, Osora's not missing out on anything there.
This is a vanilla small.
Unless... we didn't find, like, anything on the mountain. I guess the bow, but...
Yeah.
That doesn't really do much.
Yep. Still got, so that desert, still got Eastern, hasn't been touched. So Saha Eastern actually hasn't been touched yet, right?
Oh, yeah. We do have 1 pod small, so that, like, puts a little bit more in logic. Ideally, you don't go to pod till you have at least 2, though.
Yeah. Spike Cave from Osora. Very natural place to end this route. Yeah, very nice hovers, both runners. Nothing in Spike Cave again. You got it done. Don't have to think about it.
Alright, so Osora is back at Sync. See where he wants to go next.
He has not even touched Thieves Town. That's a big old green
Oh, yeah.
add-on.
Yeah, I guess he did Skull and then just immediately was like, I've got mitts, let's do Mountain.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Once you have the mitts, it's like really easy to get back to Thieves Town.
Taking slightly longer to not having that tempered sword. Just slightly longer, so nice. I have to kill him that pokey. The ether, the hammer hit. Some good Randomizer tech.
Yep. So both of them just kind of retracing each other's footsteps at this point.
Yep.
I think we probably will see someone do like a Saha Eastern, maybe also pod play coming up here. I think that's got to be where our next big progression is. Oh, there was the TR Big Qs and Thieves. Or I guess there could actually be something in Desert too. That's another option.
So we're maybe foregoing Pyramid for now. Well, I say probably. If he's coming this way, he probably is. So we're actually going to miss out on that sword for a little longer. That hurt him really a whole lot yet.
So we got the 3 items here in Saha. We have, I think, 4 logical items in Eastern and 5 in Pod.
Yes. Oh, that is all 3 Thieves Smalls already. Oh, and there you go. Pod, yes, there you go.
Yeah, Pod 2, logically, nothing new, but it's really, really nice to have because now he can also go into the back on the same dip.
And yeah, I think now you just do all that before you go into Eastern, right?
Probably, yeah.
Sort of taking care of all this Smith chain stuff.
Looks like Warp Jig is going right first here. See what he decides to do. I have a hard time imagining he spends his keys any other way than on the back door and then the front door. And he's just doing this first, like maybe to get some more information.
Yeah. There's a shockingly new check sit kit. Oh, just alright. Just a green rupee. And we're soon leaving.
And there was a pod small on right side, so and we have 3 keys to work with. So I think in this situation, you probably don't spend that 3rd key until you've checked everything you can check in here. Because, like, what if Pod Big Key is in here, then you could beat the dungeon. You probably just want to go spend that key on Helmasaur.
Yeah.
But the thing is, since you don't want to spend it yet, and you're doing Dark Maze at the end, like, you don't really have a good opportunity to check something else with that key anyway, so maybe you just don't even spend it on this trip.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what he does. You could just also do Hellway here, and assume
I
you're
feel
not
like
my Big Key.
Yeah, I feel like if I knew whether this was a pendant or crystal, that would make it easier, right? Because if it's a crystal, well, you're probably just gonna find those pot smalls like wherever.
Yeah.
It's like pendant, they get like a bunch of them could just be in GT, and that would suck.
Yeah. Alright, he is not gonna spend the key. He could, like, after Dark Maze, he could use the mirror and then check Big Key Chest if he wanted, but so far out of logic, like, I don't think you need to do that.
Yeah.
But it is an option.
Fire small. Still dodging. Desert Palace, kind of multiple opportunities to go there so far, and I say no, not yet. Find a whole lot of anything in pod.
Yeah, not really. CT key number 2.
Oh, yeah, so that's the awkward number of CT keys.
Yeah.
You can go past the first 2 checks, but only one of the ones at the top is available for you.
Yeah, I mean, at least in Warp's case, he still hasn't done Pyramid, so like maybe that's enough to push him into doing Pyramid plus what he can in Castle Tower. His other options right now are not really great. Another Swamp Small.
These Swamp Smalls are, boy, they're so sus.
Yeah, it really feels like the flippers are incoming.
Yeah.
We still don't have a hook shot though, so
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, it's in there.
it could be like we're getting all these Swamp Smalls to do like hookless left side swamp, because I think that requires all the small keys.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what
Oh, that's okay. That's a fully clearable Thieves Town.
Yeah, that's going to be the no-brainer next move then for Werf.
Yep.
Pretty weird to find all 3 of Thieves Town small keys before the big key, too. Because that's another dungeon where it's like really awkward if you don't have all the small keys, but like you have enough to beat the boss. But in this case, it's just an easy full clear. There's nothing to worry about.
Yep.
Okay, Werfjig has remembered Sick Kid.
Now he'll have a nice even number of rupees.
We'll see how Osora wants to handle the pod situation here.
Yep.
He hasn't done Stalfos basement yet, because he also like started out going right, kind of like Werfjig did, but Werfjig mirrored after Arena Ledge.
Yeah.
So like Osora could consider doing like after Dark Maze. Oh, okay, he's just gonna open this door. But after Dark Maze, he could. Well, no, now he has to use his key on the front door to do Stalfos basement, so never mind. I was gonna say he could do like big key chest into Stalfos basement, but he chose Hellway instead.
Which, I mean, that's a TR small. You need 5 of those to, at minimum, beat the dungeon.
Yeah, that's kind of nasty. There's only 6 that exist, so that could end up being a pain point for Werfjig, but maybe not.
This depends on when he goes back to pod, how many keys he has.
Yeah. So I don't think we've seen anything important yet in Thieves.
Nope.
Until now. Nope.
Continue to see nothing important in Thieves.
We still got 2 checks left. We got the pot in the hallway that Warp Jig will definitely remember to get.
Yeah.
And then the boss. Let's go. He did it.
Nice.
It's like really easy to forget that one because you're so used to grabbing that pot in like non-key drop modes before you even like do the basement and stuff. So ideally you put it off till right before the boss, but muscle memory can make it really easy to forget to grab it. I guess it's like a big glowing purple pot, so that kind of helps. Wow, nothing was here.
Yeah, wow.
So
Interesting.
what are we supposed to do? Desert?
I guess, yeah. We have Desert and Castle Tower left.
Yeah.
Those two, I think I'd rather go Desert. But they're both they both kind of suck in their own ways. Right now.
Yeah.
Desert takes like 1,000,000 years to get to. But Castle Tower is just so linear. You know, and you're orphaning a check if you do that.
Yeah. Let's see, where's Worf going? Oh, this might be Catfish?
Oh, did Orph not get something?
He didn't pick up the heart container that was under the pot.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, he's good.
God.
I'm not sure actually if he meant to skip it. I think he might have like tried to pick it up and then was like, ah, whatever, I don't need it. I mean, he's got blue mail and 11 hearts, so he definitely doesn't need it, but...
Well, there we go. He's just giving a shout out to Beatable Thieves Town. That's what he's doing.
Oh yeah, I guess he hasn't done Zora and Zora Ledge yet, and he has the bow, so...
Yep.
Like, his reason for not doing this earlier was because of Zora Ledge, but now he has a method to splash delete, so this makes sense. Zora, this is probably...
Thieves Town for him.
Oh, Thieves Town, right, of course. I forgot. I don't think he's done North Dark World yet, though, so he'll probably do that after.
Just seeing that heart piece on the ledge.
I wonder if it would have been worth for Werf Jig to splash delete back into Waterfall Ferry so he could water rock this. I feel like that probably saves a little bit of time, but it's kind of a weird situation. It feels kind of dumb to splash delete into a cave where you already got the items, but being able to dash the Zora screen saves a lot of time. Okay, I think this is Pyramid into Castle Tower for Werf.
Yep, so get that Tempered Sword. Which, you know, again, not having it hasn't, like, caused me really any issues yet. Heron's Call, okay. He's blind checking this. Like, oh, it's gotta be something, right? Oh.
So as you said earlier, 2 keys for Castle Tower is kind of like the worst number. Yep. Because the like relative gain in value from a 1 key dip to a 2 key dip is like, it's like the smallest jump of any of them. So there's like such a big, there's so many rooms between the 1 key locked chest and the 2 key locked, not a chest technically, but item drop. But we're pretty desperate at this point.
Yep.
It's like, I'm pretty sure it has to be this or desert.
Yeah, it's all, I think it's all, yeah, it's all we have left, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Osora has a TR small, but that one's locked by all the pod smalls, so yep. TR's not a thing. What's it gonna be? Nothing, alright. So this is funny, the answer is like probably in desert, and both of them kind of wanted to do desert earlier, and then both of them got baited out of doing it.
So both are probably gonna feel awful.
Yeah, I mean, like, it could be in a place where they needed more keys that they have now that they didn't have at the time, but we'll see. Because in logic we got map chest, torch. Right side is not in logic. We have the first pot and the second pot in the back, I think. First pot should be 0 key locked, and second pot I believe is 2 key locked. But we can also get the third pot after that. It's just not in logic yet.
Is Sora going back into TR? I know he's already done Spike Cave.
Oh. Yeah, we have seen Spike. Actually, I'm not sure if did Werf do Spike Cave.
Yes, I think they both did Spike Cave.
Okay.
Wiki Tower Hair. Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right. Well, that's 3 more checks in Terra we can do.
This feels like a big leap to me.
What is TR play?
Yeah, this is a lot of time to put into very out of logic.
Yeah, he might not remember where the TR keys were, so maybe he thinks this is in logic. But to be honest, even then, it's still not that much stuff.
Oh, that feels bad right there. Castle Tower 3 right there.
Oh no.
That feels awful.
Yeah, he's mad. He's dropping bombs. His voicing is just anyway, though. Okay.
Let's go swamp, hookless swamp, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, key. Go.
Big key to mine.
Right, I'll pop off if that was swamp big.
Oh, and there's the last
on
Pokemon.
Oh,
okay.
That's actually really interesting. It's very, we don't know where another a logic TR key is yet. Oh my god!
Is this a thing?
I don't know, but I like that. I enjoy that. I don't know if it's faster than using the bomb or the Samaria block, but it sure looked funny.
I've never seen that before. That's really funny. I mean, I guess a bomb would have... Well, actually, I don't know. You don't have to go out of your way for a bomb, but the bomb also, like, explodes after a while, so maybe you don't get as much mileage out of it. Interesting.
He's walking to this dungeon. Oh wow, he's gonna get all the way to Laser Bridge with this.
Wow. This might actually pay off. It's not a stretch to think that the game is going to make you dip Laser Bridge later. And we still don't have either rod, so like those could be really deep in logic somewhere.
Alright, well, now horse in logic choice is Hookless Swamp versus CT4.
Yeah. Well, Hookless Swamp I think is a no-brainer.
Yeah, for sure.
You already tried CT. You gotta assume at this point that your first choice was right.
Alright, well, nothing on Laser Bridge.
Yeah, so I think left side is 6 key locked, even if you don't have the hook shot. I don't think this mode has like smart logic. I don't know what the proper term for that is, but I think it's just like left side's always 6 key locked.
I mean, I've watched plenty of these seeds. The logic's always dumb.
Good, that's true. But certainly we can do like everything before left side. We can also do like the left side pot. The hook shot's just gonna be in here anyway. Skelly thinks Kabuki drop is dumb. You heard it here first. I think there's a lot of other places where you would have heard that first, actually. Oh, with a fire rod.
Okay.
Didn't even need any keys for that. But does that even...
that gives you 2 more checks in TR.
Oh wait, we have ice. That gives us like all of
ice. Ice, yeah, ice, yep. Pot, okay, wow.
Okay, this is actually kind of interesting because we can't spec clip. So if you want to keep going here, you have to commit to spending a key. Because normally in key drop, like, you can mentally factor in like a 1 key discount with this dungeon.
Yeah.
Because of spec clip, but now that discount is gone, so...
No.
Oh dear. we're quaking.
I had some quick swap adventures like this yesterday. Honestly, if I already have 5, I'm like, ah, yeah.
Yeah, and we know.
But I'm also a serial left side skipper in key drop anyway. If I can help it.
We know the last key is in TR on Pokey.
Yep.
He won, so he's gonna get it eventually.
Alright, so obviously that Castle Tower key could be huge for Rosora, since he has not done Castle Tower yet. And that might be a more palatable option than... So I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. How would you weigh that? Like Hookless Swamp versus like getting all the Castle Tower items, but you can't beat them.
Yeah, that's a hard question. For Osora too, he's already done Pyramid, so like that's one reason not to do it. But I think I would rather do Castle Tower because at least you know you never have to come back until the seed is over.
Yeah.
But it still feels really bad to redo all those screens. Okay, so Star's going to Hera. Earth is going to, I guess, Skullwoods?
Yeah. It's a beatable dungeon.
Feeble Dungeon. It gives him Pyramid Fairy, actually, which is kind of interesting. It's not going to be in Logic until we find the last two Skull Smalls.
Yep.
But yeah, might as well just beat it.
Yep, maybe you luck into a nice big while you're here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like really the only thing for ice that we would still want at this point. 4 keys is really good. We have Cane, Fire Rod. Ice is also a pendant though, so Ice Big could be like in GT. Perhaps,
Yep.
so
Yep,
maybe
true.
it just doesn't exist.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, there's foul. Okay, well, it still feels kind of bad, but not too bad. At least he can finish Castle Tower when he goes back.
Yeah. He's just a little bit more magic. Honestly, if you if you only double dipped Castle Tower, I feel like you can call it a win in the Kabuki drop seed.
Yeah.
Like, Osora might actually get away with the single dip. I think he will. But that is not common at all.
Nope.
Oh, did I just jinx it? Is he going to do Castle Tower on 3 keys right now? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's this or Hooklow Swamp, and they both suck, so...
Yep. It's gonna be a ped check. Morph. Ped seed.
Alright, so this has to be Ice, right? Ice seems like by far the best option here for Worth.
Hey, going down, it seems like, oh, let's see. No, this might be Pyramid Fairy into Castle Tower?
It could be Pyramid... Oh yeah, that's true. Or it could be Island into Ice. I think there was a small key there.
Oh yeah. We'll see. Is he going left or right? Alright,
yeah, I guess Pyramid Fairy into Castle Tower is also fine.
Yeah.
In fact, I guess I'll eat my words. It's actually better because it's another chance at finding the Ice Big.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I guess, yeah, there was also that small key on Lumberjack we can get to eventually. I mean, we still have TR Smalls. It's the worst one. There's more TR Smalls we can care about. Obviously, not knowing that there's not knowing about the one in Pod. There's also a vanilla adjacent one in TR Big Chest.
And Worf, I don't think he ever looked at Lumberjack.
No, he has not. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he doesn't know about that. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, so you might just like blind check that after this. Or I don't really know when you check it at this point.
Yeah.
But
yeah, for him, I have no idea when he checks it. We don't have a flute, so it's not really convenient to just flute to 8 and take the portal there.
Yeah.
It's probably on your mind, at least, since you got all these Castle Tower Small so early-ish.
You could maybe, like, mirror after Ice. Like,
Ice Palace, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, you could do, like, after he kills Aga, he does Island, Ice, and then mirrors, and then takes the Whirlpool to Lumberjack.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like kind of, at least with your current equipment, because it's like the least painless way to Get it? I think if I'm worth, I think I'm just happy I didn't see Hookshot up here.
Yeah. Yeah, when all is said and done, Worf got the better castle tower since he had a 2 key dip and a clear, which is faster than a 3 key dip and a clear.
Oh, sort of with 6 keys is an interesting position, so you could just do left side soft without any worry.
Yeah, that's true. Doesn't have to bomb Spooky or anything.
Yeah, who can do that? Can you do that? I sure can't.
I can do it on a good day, but
Good day.
I also barely ever play this mode, so
Yeah.
A good day probably comes once a year.
So, I got 1 down for Worf Jig. He's just gonna go for it.
Yeah, lumberjack right away. Here's a screen we don't get to see very often.
I guess it makes some sense. Like if you get all those, you did. I mean, looked at it. Kind of maybe assuming like, okay, maybe this is like a major item here. But small key to desert.
All right, we found something in the last pot. Oh wait, but that's 4 key locked.
Yeah.
Never mind. Or wait, no, it's not. It's 3 key locked. I forget what it was. It was the big key of something. Oh, Meyer.
Yeah.
Meyer, that's what it was. Which we can't get to anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Wurfjig sounds like a German word. I have it on good authority that Wurfjig means absolutely nothing, and it's just a bunch of random letters that he decided to put together to make his name. Because I also thought it meant something. Okay, so we have 5 keys for ice. This is like unprecedented.
Yeah.
We don't have the big key though, so you have to hit the switch.
Yep.
But it is better, I think, to do it the way that Warpjig is doing it. He's going to Icebreaker first. He's going to end up backtracking to the conveyor room, and then he'll do the Ice Palace bomb jump. So it's actually a good thing not to hit the switch yet.
Oh, nice flute. That's hook locked, right?
That is hook locked, yeah. Hook's probably just somewhere else in here.
Probably. At this point,
Yes.
probably.
Oh, sorry, hitting the switch first. He has 4 keys. I don't think 4 keys is really any worse than 5.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, actually. This dungeon's really confusing in this mode. Okay, so I wonder what Sora's plan for the berry, conveyor berry key is going to be. Or I guess it's not a key anymore, it's just a drop.
Yep.
Because if he backtracks for it, he's going to have to hover, which he's certainly capable of doing. Or maybe he just doesn't do it at all and, like, does it after Cold Stare or something on a separate trip. Seems like that is probably the plan here. I guess you could just, like, skip it until you have Ice Big, maybe.
Yeah.
Thinking you have to come back for that anyway. Yeah, so Sora did hit the switch.
Bubble. Lovely.
Very nice. So now they both have to backtrack for Freezer Chest here. I think they could have done Freezer Chest first, right? And then done all this other stuff and then just dropped to the boss.
Yeah.
I think that would have worked out a little bit better.
Especially with a small area, you could just, like, you don't even have to, you know, go around and get the block right. You could just, like, lay a small area block and you're good.
Yeah. Oh, nice sync. After an hour, 12 minutes. Suddenly we're in the same room. Warfare doesn't have enough magic. He has a blue.
I think he's got potion, yeah.
And it's not just because he missed, he like did an accidental fire rod shot there. Even if he hadn't done that, he would not have enough magic, so. But that's what the blue is for.
Small key Eastern, alright.
Alright, that's locked by the Ice Big.
Which...
For all that we care. Oh wait, we have the Ice Big. Where was that?
We don't have Ice Big, no. That's...
Or sorry, not Ice Big, Eastern Big.
Eastern Big, yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
saying
where-
two different
where was
things at
that?
the same
Where
time,
was
but
that?
where
Where
is
was
the
that?
Eastern Big and Sora doesn't? Was
I
it
do
like
not-
Pyramid Fairy?
Maybe?
I don't know, I've missed it. But that's kind of important.
What's left?
Alright.
It's actually in logic. I guess shovel,
Yeah, this is weird.
TR, I think, to the firelock side.
Oh yeah, Firelock side is definitely a thing. Oh, sorry, has a 4th TR. Oh right, that one was in TR.
Yes.
Yeah, so nothing else in TR is in Logic yet, besides Roller Room that we haven't seen.
But at this point, I think you're probably just kind of like, well, let's just keep logic in mind. But
Yeah, there's really no reason not to do Meyer right now.
uh,
Hopefully it doesn't need
yeah.
Bombos.
Yeah.
But we have like everything for it otherwise. Okay, I think that was Quake.
Yep.
So we're good for a pretty fast and efficient mire clear, even if all of this is out of logic. Honestly, this seems like a pretty decent Kabuki drop seed. Like, the hookless swamp thing, like, yeah, that sucked. But we have a lot of dungeons that we're entering with, like, a lot of keys to work with. Don't have to orphan that much stuff in the process. We already have all 4 CT keys. I'm actually curious what our go mode is going to end up being.
Yeah, what do we still need? We still need Ice Rod, still need the hook shot.
Yeah, a little hard to predict since we don't know what the pendants are besides ice.
Yeah.
But like, if TR is a pendant, then
yeah,
Ice Rod seems very likely to be go mode. And probably in a terrible place. Oh, never mind. There it is.
I mean, some would say that Mire is a terrible place.
True. Oh, Warfjig just got annihilated in that room. He took so much damage, but he'll be okay. He has a red potion if he really needs it.
I think he has a fairy too. I think I saw him cycling through that when he was getting his blue potion in the Coldstare fight.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. That was prepackaged in a bottle somewhere.
Yes.
Is Warfjig ahead? I would say yes.
I would say yes to the caveat that like if he can get that TR small in pod, or if other TR smalls are not like absolutely awful, he'll be in decent shape, right?
Yeah,
That's the one thing I could see maybe tripping him up.
Yeah, nice Mire small in Fishbone Room, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, Warfjig, he's ahead, but we're still well within the territory of, like, it might come down to who has more debt at the end in searching for whatever the go mode ends up being.
It's a nice swamp big. I guess that means hookshot's not going to be anywhere else in swamp, right? I guess maybe. The flute is like all this stuff is hook locked, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're safe to avoid swamp until Hook arrives. And I think Osora checked Shovel earlier. I might have missed it, but it seemed like he had come from that direction, maybe?
Yeah, Shovel's on there. Okay, cool. Nice hover.
So it might have to be Roller Room TR, actually. I don't
Yikes.
think there's anything left. yeah, Osora doesn't have the Mire Big from Desert.
But yeah.
And can he get it? With 2 keys? You think he can, but he has to... Oh, the Desert Big key is here. Okay, this is getting weird.
Oh boy. It's very nice for Warp Jig, though.
Wait, Osora used a key on right side? I didn't see that at all.
Wow, that is
Okay, that's a pretty big deal. Yeah, I missed that completely. Because that just adds another go mode item to the pile of things you need to beat the game.
Yep.
Oh,
So Warp is gonna do checkerboard, and he's just gonna be able to beat Desert and get the big chest.
I just saw Osora was like clicking on his Desert small key counter. I think maybe he's like trying to figure out what the situation is. Yeah, this is really bad for Osora though, because he's not gonna want to go back to Desert, like the back of Desert, until he can beat it, presumably.
There's a
He needs to
pendant.
find 2 more Desert small keys.
Yeah, there's a pendant TR, by the way.
TR, okay. So... So we might be doing GT for like a TR small
Maybe, yeah.
later.
That is correct. We do not know where Desert Palace 4 is yet. We've found 3 of them so far. Yeah,
Yeah.
third one was Lumberjack Ledge.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, okay. No.
Definitely need that. GT Pig.
Always happy to find that outside of GT. Some muscle memory kicking in.
It's so hard not to do that. It's hilarious. Seeing everyone do it. So we can like almost get into GT. Maybe we already can, but it's not in logic.
Hey.
We can if Swamp is a pendant.
Yeah. Which could be important information about the hook shot, right? Because I mean, you're not going to find it in there if Meyer is a crystal.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Osora seems to know that Swamp is a crystal.
Okay.
Okay, so between the 2 of them, I guess we know the last pendant is either Eastern or Pod.
I think it was Hellway that was the TR small, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so I think it's probably pretty likely that Warpjig gets it here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think you're right, because he couldn't do Big Chest earlier, lacking the big key. So if you have to do Big Chest anyway, you might as well spend your 4th Pod Small on the one that's by Big Chest, which is Hellway. Oh.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Okay.
That's a... So obviously he doesn't know it, but that... That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, okay. So you need 5 TR smalls to beat the game, and we know that there is one in TR.
Yeah, yep.
So Warpchick might end up like searching everywhere to find the other TR small key.
Yeah.
Potentially.
So there you go, there's that. Another TR small or Werf jig.
Yeah, so he doesn't know it, but if he just went to TR right now, he'd be able to beat it.
Yep.
And then he's just looking for hookshot go mode, which we have a suspicion is in TR anyway.
Yeah.
That's a nice fetch quest right there.
Yep.
Powder, big chest. Yeah, so Ripjig is gonna beat Helmasaur. Then presumably he's gonna mirror and then beat Armos. He'll have to leave behind the big key chest, but that's fine. No one cares about that one. And then, so he doesn't know that he won't have GT access after that, but we know he's gonna need to find the hookshot before he can go to GT. So at that point, I think you do just go to TR to try to find the hookshot, even if you're not really paying attention to the logic here, because that's like the only other big density location left.
Yeah. Like it feels kind of bad, like because you have to get there the long way, but
yeah.
Yeah, well, realistically, what else is he gonna do at this point?
Yeah. And so let's say hookshot is in roller room TR. If he decides to keep going in the dungeon, which I think I probably wouldn't if I was him, but if he did, he would have like a really amazing route.
Yeah.
He would end up skipping a lot of this game. But again, we might be wrong about hookshot in roller room.
Yeah.
But if it is there, I think you just say, I have GT access now, let me go beat Swamp, and I'll go beat GT and find my 5th TR small key.
Yep. And then he can have a nice laugh when he learns later in the interview that TR6 is in the big chest.
Yep. Okay, I'm a little bit confused here. Osora has 5 pod keys, but he only has 12 out of 14?
I guess he didn't do...
Oh, okay, that's why. I see. He did helmet.
Yeah, yep.
That makes sense. Yeah, I forgot he couldn't do this earlier. Oh, there's that ice pig. Oh, that's disgusting. Werfjig dive TR as far as possible. I mean, maybe, but the thing is, if he finds the hookshot, then he can beat Swamp, which opens GT, which is the best density ever.
Yep.
But yeah, he could just like go as far as he can. That's valid too. We'll see. that the Ice Big? Yeah, that was the Ice Big in Eastern Big Chest. And I think the Eastern Big is in Pyramid Fairy. I didn't actually see it, but based on what they've done, I think that's the only place that makes sense for it to be. Which is 2 Skullwood small keys out of logic for Werf Jig still, so I'm curious how that works out. Sort of found another one somewhere, but we're still missing one.
Yeah, well, Sora has enough TR keys to beat the dungeon, so I guess we're going to answer our question very soon.
Yeah, he might not even know that he has Pyramid Fairy available, too. I see on his tracker he's got Hera's marked as a 5/6, but not Skullwoods.
I guess maybe he hasn't done like a menu either to see if he has the red crystals.
Yeah.
This is probably, I think, quick powder from Morph Jig.
He's kind of just doing his homework and he's finishing his chores before going into TR with one less key than he wants. Because like when you're so close to being able to single dip TR, you're like, I can find one more key before I go there, right? Right? It's gotta be somewhere.
Alright, useless bombos.
Yep, there it is. Hook shot.
Yep.
So that kind of explains all the logic in the seed. Our flutes in logic, everything that was in Myers in logic. We just have some small keys that need to show up before GTs in logic, but I don't know if we're gonna find them.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say, I think if I was in a worse position, I would probably do what you were saying. Just like immediately, just like, because you have to climb back up anyway. Maybe you just find a TR small in the back of Swamp.
Yeah. Maybe you find it in the back of Swamp. Even if you don't, you can like look in GT basement, and then once you find it in GT basement, you can mirror out.
Yep.
Go beat TR and then go finish GT.
Like the likelihood it's not in one of those places, the last TR small is pretty minuscule, I think.
Yeah. And yeah, that's a good point, Tyler. Osora, he also needs the 4th Desert Small that we don't have any idea where it is. We know his 3rd one is on Lumberjack, which he could get now, but he might just be hoping like that small key on Lumberjack isn't that important, and maybe he can do it after GT or something.
Yep. Also,
do
both our runner.
GT, I mean.
Also, both our runners reflexively routing like they have hookshot, and then immediately ring. Oh, nope, gotta go back.
It's hard not to do that when you were an hour and a half into the race.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no. Oh, this could actually be really bad. Because the torches are gonna go out, maybe.
Ooh.
Okay. Man, I'm scared.
Oh.
He's thinking.
Oh.
He's doing a thing.
Oh, the huge brain. Oh, nope, never mind. Yeah, okay, the sensible decision.
Yeah. Man, he was on the fence for a while, though.
Yeah, I think the thing is it's just such a long way to go. Right? It's really hard to commit to something like that when you're one key away from being able to beat the dungeon.
Yeah.
Like that, like he's already done chomps, he's already done compass. He's already done that first pokey. So like the next closest check is that second. Is that pokey before lava chest? Man, that's so far away.
Yeah. Alright, so for those who weren't around for the previous swamp dip, since we didn't have hookshot, we couldn't specky clip. So 5 keys is not actually a free full clear for Wurfjig. If he wanted to do left side, he would have to bomb Spooky, which I can't imagine he's going to do when he has all of GT ahead of him.
Okay, well there's a skull small.
Yeah. And I think we already saw left side from Osora anyway. I don't think it was anything.
Yes. Yes.
Nice
I guess
smash.
yeah, magic. There we go.
Wow.
Easy,
Okay.
easy game.
Yeah.
That is go mode for Wurfjig.
Yeah, this is probably, at least like combined with Wurfjig's route, like the best Kabuki drop I've seen.
Yeah.
This is very friendly.
I guess just opening it to see if you get like free silvers.
Yeah.
So I think he should realize that he's in go mode, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meyerbeek is in the last pot of desert before the boss.
Yeah, so it really seems like the decision to the decision for Osora to open right side desert is kind of like twofold in hurting him, because not only does he need another desert small to beat the game, but he had one less small key to work with when he was doing the back of desert, and so he missed out on Meyerbeek. So he's also going to have to do another Meyer dip to beat that dungeon that Wurfjig did not have to do. And also Osora did like way more of TR than Wurfjig is going to do. He did more Castle Tower than Wurfjig is going to do, so really just pretty much everything went in Wurfjig's favor here.
Yep.
Like the bad parts were bad for... the bad parts for Wurfjig were bad for both of them. But then there were a lot of other bad things that happened to Osora too. The desert small keys, like, they have to show up before GT, though.
Yeah.
So I'm curious where they are. Well, we know where one of them is. I'm
Yes.
curious where the last one is.
Yeah, it's kind of... What's even left? Oh, IPP. Oh, that would be nasty. What's that? Let's see. Yeah, I guess Pyramid Fairy's in Logic now for Osora, right? Got all the keys. Yeah, oh, that could be a really nasty chain for that that last desert key.
Yeah. Yeah, Ice Big is probably it. Oh, dear. That's terrible.
It's kind of funny how it worked out. Like either decision Worf made would have been correct. If he continued, he was able to beat the dungeon.
Yeah.
But he's with Swamp and well, could still beat it anyway.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's probably faster to do what he did, though, right? Just getting that check along the way is faster than clearing out the pokey, going outside, doing Mimic Cave, and then getting the big test, right?
Yeah, yeah, this does work out better. Either way, he was coming back to the mountain for GT, so that part doesn't matter.
Yeah, so yeah, I think it actually worked out better the way he did it, for sure. Oh, and he gets the God orange. Oh no! Oh no, shambles.
It's okay. They gave him a fairy for his troubles. I'm surprised like how little is seemingly in GT.
Yeah.
There's probably like an Eastern small.
Yep.
But like we kind of found everything else. We either found everything else or like it's locked before GT anyway. It can't be there. Unfortunately got the frame perfect, or I guess like frame imperfect ice rod shot that didn't do anything.
So, yeah, hate
I
that.
hate when that happens.
Yep. So let's try next down for Warp Jig. We're sort of taking that Aga one. That is true, yes. Yes, Champ pointing out, yep. Sora did get to make an entry into the Aga 1 Hall of Fame.
True. So where's Osora going here? Eastern, I guess? He's gonna mirror into Eastern. Looks like it. Since you got that big key from Pyramid Fairy.
Yep.
I feel like with these like very full clear-y modes, you can kind of look at the heart count to tell you like how good of a seed was it. It's kind of remarkable Warpjig has 13 hearts only. I mean, he did ignore one heart container that I can remember, but even like 14 hearts feels kind of low. Normally you see like 18, maybe 19 if you're not ignoring heart pieces, heart containers.
Oh, not around to say, is Osora going to the Viggy chest? But no, okay. They just never did that, okay.
Oh yeah, I guess I missed that first time they're here. It's an easy one to forget.
Mm-hmm. Is that one also? I have no idea. Is that one? Someone's not also locked by keys, is it? You could just
No.
go there. Yeah, you just go there with a lamp, right?
Yeah, yeah, it is lamp locked. So I mean, maybe there's an argument to like you can skip it until you're also doing big key chest or something. But like, it's so common to not find both Eastern smalls before you beat Eastern anyway that
Yeah.
I feel like you should probably just always get it on its own, even if it's a little awkward. We're not opening anything for silvers. There's like way too many places where silvers could be.
Yeah.
It's like so unlikely that he would actually find them by opening anything.
Yeah, even powdering, he's just like, nah, not even gonna bother.
Yeah. Nice Moldorm 2 fight.
Yeah.
It's like as fast
if I were in his position, I'd be feeling pretty okay-ish. That's a funny big key right there.
I think so.
Like, he's gonna finish at like 150 or at least close to it. Maybe some. I guess it gets a real. I don't know. Well, there's gonna be no warps. He should probably finish up 150, right?
He should. He should.
Oh wow, the triple right from the start too.
Oh, so close to a 2-cycle.
So
the timing on the shots on that second cycle were pretty awkward to deal with. We almost got it. Yeah, he should feel good. Like, he might feel bad about Hookless Swamp happening when it did. But, like, that still actually worked out better for him than for Osora, and then everything else was just awesome.
Yep.
Looks like we're gonna pull Ped, or at least would have, if we didn't get to spoil what was on it.
Oh. Unfortunately, maybe like a hit or so shy of getting the one-on-one there.
Oh my.
Yeah, he's got the fairy. I still got that fairy. Yes. Yes, he's also like your team it's a hit, yes.
But is he gonna beat the sub 150? That's the race at this point. I think he won't.
Yeah, that's kind of sucked away a lot of time. In your tower, wow.
Of course, he has no idea that he is miles ahead.
Yep.
For all he knows, this is a 10-second time difference between him and his opponent.
I mean, every racer's thinking like, oh, he's gonna put the dot done in just as I'm blowing up Ganon. Of course.
Yep. It's all because I messed up the 1-in-1.
Yep, we're all a bunch of doomers.
Yep. Oh, Sora's gonna get his fire big now. And
there we go. Get your GGs in chat for Worf Jig. Very impressive run. Finishing with official raceon.gg time of 1:50:11. Meanwhile, sort of putting in the DNF soon after. So, there you go. Click those buttons. They should have their invites now. Let me get those scores updated. We're joined in chat by the winner today, if Worth Jig GG's, sir.
GG. All nerves.
All nerves, yeah.
That bonus castle tower climb didn't help that I played a seed that required a triple dip yesterday.
Yeah.
But also just straight from the get-go, my escape felt really bad. And it kind of set the tone. But, happy to get a win.
Yeah. I think, just like getting stuff going, beginning, right, is kind of these classic kind of key drop seeds where it's just like just stringing you along for so long. But I think once you kind of got past that breaking point, I think it was after Ice Palace, you routed it basically perfectly.
Yeah, I think the biggest regret that I have, hindsight, is I think I had one small key, and I was at the Bombos tablet, and I had the option to either continue that route into Desert or do Pyramid into Castle Tower. And I did Pyramid in the Castle Tower. I don't think I got anything. I know when I returned to Desert, I had more keys, but I did the Pyramid in the Castle Tower climb and got nothing from that. And then I think I immediately found in the first chest of the back of Desert a Castle Tower small key. And so, whenever you climb GT and then not GT, Castle Tower, and then you find another key for it, you're like, I'm never doing this. And so I think the biggest relief in this seed was finding Castle Tower 4 early.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because that never happens, Lumberjack had to be on the table and just happened to find my Desert 3 there. So that was good.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely can understand feeling bad in that situation. But little did you know, so you ended up doing a 2-key dip of Castle Tower and then clearing it later. You did a 3-key dip of Castle Tower and then clearing it later. So it was still a net win for you there.
Oh, you saying Asura did that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he did his first CT dip with 3.
Okay.
Before doing Hookless Swamp.
Okay. Yeah, Hookless Swamp was unfortunate. Not sure, because everything in this seed's a blur because there's so many keys to keep track of. I don't remember. I know there was important stuff in Swamp, but I don't remember if it locked Fire Rod because I don't remember where Fire Rod was.
It was in Swamp. That was the big thing. Yeah.
Okay. But that was before Specky Clip, right? That was the plot?
Yeah. Yeah. It was literally first chest of Swamp, I think.
First chest of Swamp, yeah, okay. So you could have saved that key. When I dipped Swamp, obviously, at that point I know I'm double dipping it because I have no hook shot, so I want to get the most value that I could. But being on 5 keys and knowing that the left side, I'm pretty sure the left side is small key locked. Is 6 key locked.
Yeah.
So yeah, I figured I was just gonna leave that behind forever. Yeah. The TR dip early also kind of felt bad because I figured I was already on the mountain, but really the magic number that you wanted was 3 keys because that would take you at least a little bit farther. It gets you the Mimic Cave and hopefully the big chest if you have the big key. It gets you the pokey, and then you can save scum that key and check the lava chest. So going up there with 2 kind of felt bad, but ultimately finding out that Eastern was a pendant also kind of threw me for a loop because I knew that hookshot had to be outside of GT. And at that point, the density was just at TR.
Yeah. So one thing that was pretty interesting earlier on in the race. So both of you first dipped TR on 2 keys. Osora ended up finding his third TR small key in Pod Hellway that you didn't get when you were in Pod.
Okay.
He actually went back for a really early second dip of TR on 3 keys, even though it wasn't in logic.
Yeah.
And he discovered there is a TR small key in the TR big chest. So it was really funny when, like, right after you found the hook shot, it seemed like you were really kind of waffling on, should I keep going or should I just go to swamp?
Yeah,
And the
I think
funny thing is that both answers were actually right. You found TR small key either way.
Yeah, I think I made the right key, or I think I made the right choice.
Yeah.
Because I think, you know, after I clear swamp, actually.
No, we're pretty sure you do made the right choice now because you have to go back up anyway, and
Yeah.
this way you're skipping the pokey, you're skipping going outside for a mimic cave.
Yeah.
So I think what you did was just faster.
Cool. I like to hear that. I'm sure there's a million things I did that weren't fast, but you know, you could tell me that later off stream.
No,
Yeah,
I mean this was a pretty smooth run from you. I think like this is one of the smoothest Kabuki drops I've seen. Period. I mean,
this is my lowest CR that I've ever had for Kabuki drop. So
yeah, I'm not surprised by that at all. Aside from the CT thing, which I'm sure felt bad. Like it seemed like it went really well.
Yeah, it seems like it like that part felt bad, but I think you mentioned like after Ice Palace things started clicking, and I don't feel like I made any bad decisions after that. So I think if you can get away with like, I think you in this mode you have some wiggle room in terms of how many double dips you're allowed before you can start feeling bad. And having to double dip CT for nothing felt bad, but then as the seed went on and I was able to start either justifying my earlier dips or clearing dungeons in one go, it started to feel better. It averaged out over time.
Yeah. Yeah. And the other big thing that kind of decided this race was Osora opened right side desert.
Oh yeah.
So he didn't have a key to get the Meyer big in the back. So when he found his flippers in like that first pot key, he didn't have another, or in the first pot, he didn't have another key to get the Meyer big after that. So that really didn't work out well for him, and we never even saw where the final desert small was that he would have needed to finish the seed.
Yeah. Was that the only thing that he was missing?
He like just found Meyer big, like right as he finished. So yes.
I think we were suspecting, like ice big chest maybe.
Yeah.
Which would have been pretty nasty.
Yeah, I wasn't looking. When I found ice big, I was like, "Oh, can Hook be there? No, please." But yeah, I think it was pretty fortunate that the Hook was like the first place that I went.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he also did Pyramid Fairy pretty early, so you had that Eastern big a lot sooner than he did. Helped
I mean,
quite a bit as well.
That just made sense, right? Because I had just found my fourth castle tower. I had just done, not necessarily in logic, actually not in logic, red crystals, because I think I needed one more small key for Skullwoods to put that in logic. But I was looking for an excuse to check CT, or the last item in CT, and having all 4 keys and being able to route that with Big Bomb just made too much sense to skip.
Yep, for sure.
Ooh.
Yep, it was do that or do ice without the big key, and you might as well give yourself a chance to find Ice Spell's big key too.
Yeah, I think one thing that kind of took me for surprise in this seed is like the lack of maps that I found, because I think dungeon info is pretty important. Because I was kind of flustered when I found out that Eastern was that last pendant, because given my small key situation, I was assuming, given that there was no Hook, I'm just like, oh, Hook's probably just in GT. So I'll do this, and then I'll run up, and I'll do the GT basement, probably find what I need to clear TR, and then clear TR, and then find my, that Hook's definitely behind GT. So when that was a pendant, I was like, right? And then not knowing early, because I think if there's... So crystal dungeons, I'm probably more likely to spend my small keys in, just because I know that I'm not going to have to search the GT basement and, whatever fetch quests may come due to that. So I think if I was early with one small key in Eastern and not knowing where to spend it, not knowing if it was a pendant or crystal, I might have just opened the door to Eastern Pal's big key chest and gotten screwed. But
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we were pretty sus about roller room hookshot because you were probably thinking about a million other things, but with the flute being in, actually forgot where exactly, but somewhere hook.
I think it was
It was Ice
it
Palace.
is in the right side of the pigs. I think where you pick up the block. I think that's where it was.
Yeah, flute was there.
Yeah,
Ice
so
Palace.
so that was hook locked. So we knew like hookshot had to be somewhere like before Meyer area and all that. So
That's
we
hook
were
locked.
we were kind of predicting it would be in roller room, but even if you weren't really thinking about that, you kind of got funneled there anyway. After Eastern turned out to be a pendant,
Mhm.
so it worked out just fine.
Yeah, I needed to pay more attention to the stuff that I found when I was hovering. Because I honestly completely blanked. I don't remember where I found my Thieves Town big, because everything at Thieves Town was complete garbage, and I was like, "Was this after? like is hookshot gonna be my go mode?" And I just like hovered my TR big key. But you know that it just fell fast. It was fine. It was a fine seat.
Yeah. So your team is racing, I think, right now.
Yeah, Andy's racing now. I wonder if he's on SG Prime. Let's take a, yeah, he's on SG Prime. Yeah,
They
so
just started. So highly encourage anyone still listening to this to go tune into that instead. It should be another great race.
tell them to update the points in real time. Or maybe they did, I don't know.
Yep. I mean, we got them updated here.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
Yep,
Always
great
feels
race.
good. Always feels good to be put on restream and not embarrass myself.
Yeah, it's a very well run race, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just be sure to give our runners a follow, Asura and Worf Jig. Thanks for calming with me, Skelly. Had a wonderful time as always.
Yep, it was a blast.
So yeah, we still got a few more races left throughout the day. Speed gaming, I think, more invitational, I think, than open, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we got a few more races left today for invitational and a couple more tomorrow. So yeah, be sure stick around for Speed Gaming channels more. Kabuki drop. That should
Next
be
week
it for
is-
us. Yep, next week co-op cross keys.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Looking forward to it.
I think that'll probably do it for us. Any final thoughts to offer, Skelly?
No, just GG's again, Worf and Osora, even though he couldn't make it to the interview. Hopefully he's feeling better. I saw he was under the weather recently.
Yeah, a lot better than earlier in the week. So I think he's just on the tail end of something gross, some sickness.
Yeah, well, happy holidays, everybody.
Enjoy your Easter weekend.